we're live, I think. Hopefully.
Ready?
You got enough hands? Ooh.
Welcome to Books We Never Read.
Except for those we have.
I'm Nicole.
I'm Jason.
And today we are discussing chapters 1 through 18 of The Will of the Many by James Islington. So if you have not read through chapter 18, if you're okay with having spoilers, you can stay. But otherwise, you need to pop off, go read, and then pop back on. If you're joining us live, chat us up in the live chat. And if you are catching us on a replay, everything okay?
Yep.
Okay, join us in the comments section. There's so much going on in this book, just a lot of like learning to do. So there will always be things for us to talk about, and we look forward to reliving it with you. We're on YouTube Music as a podcast in case you want to hear us and not see us, and we should sound lovely. We are on Instagram if you want to send us memes. And we're on Fable if you'd like to chat about the book in between our live sessions and kind of go chapter by chapter, or if you want to store your notes there so that you remember what you want to talk about once we go live. That's all fun stuff. So you can find us anywhere at Books We Never Read, and there's some links in our YouTube info, and I don't know, if you find it, it'll be fun. Here we go. What do you think about the book?
So far, I'm liking it. I took a lot longer to read it than you did. Excuse me. I definitely think this is something, I probably blast everybody's eardrums out. I'm sorry. I definitely think that this is something that like you need to take your time on. Like if you try to just like shovel it all into your brain.
Which I did.
Which Nicole did.
Over the course of a day and a couple hours.
Yeah. Well, and like I'm not criticizing that because like it is what it is, right? But like I'm saying that I think that if I had done that, I just wouldn't have been able to like take in sort of. I've really enjoyed the ride for this first time. So far, I've really enjoyed the way that the world building is done. And like, I don't think there's like, I guess there's a lot of world building, but it's not obtuse and it's not like smacking you in the face. You're here for the story. Like the world is in service of the story.
Yes.
And so
compared to
so one of the criticisms I made was Fourth Wing. When we were listening to it in the car yesterday, I was saying like I don't know if y'all remember, but at the very beginning of Fourth Wing, Katniss is crossing the parapet, and
not her name.
What's her name?
Violet. Wait, isn't it Violet?
Yeah, that's right.
Katniss is from Hunger Games.
I mean, whatever. Right? Insert teenage
Heroine.
white girl character. Yeah. But yes, okay, so Violet is crossing the parapet, and she just like tells us the history of the world, and it just like really yanked me out of what we were doing there. And like they gave this reason, like it calms her down or whatever.
But she hasn't done it since.
No.
Yeah.
We've never seen this calming technique ever again. Like she didn't get on like Taryn's back or whatever and start repeating math or whatever. Anyway, but so I really hated that. It was just an exposition dump.
Right.
And this guy, he'll just like mention something to you, right? Like he'll say something about like seeding, and you're like, well, what's that? And then you've got to like wait a chapter or two, and you'll like get a bit of that again, and then you'll keep on going. And it's it like sort of assumes that you know about the world. Kind of. And then just like as the characters are talking and do what they know about the world, you get to put all the pieces together. And I really like that. Yeah.
And it helps that this is first person point of view. So we are only seeing everything from Vis's point of view. So we're also getting his thoughts. So he doesn't have to say everything out loud.
Right.
He can think it.
Right.
And we get it.
Yes.
And that was different from most things that we read. There's not many books that are truly like first person like that.
Well, and so that's a good point. One of the things I do like is sort of like the quick calculations that Vis is having to make about like, okay, so like, God, I'm going to get his name wrong every time. Ulskior?
Yeah.
God, I'm getting it.
Conquistador is what I call him.
Ulquiskor, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So whenever he's like sparring kind of with Ulquiskor, just like, and they're talking and they're trying to figure out each other's like motives and everything.
He's like, no,
really anytime Vis talks to anybody, but like you can kind of hear him, you get to hear him doing the calculations about like, what is the right choice? What do I do? And it's like very quick, but because it's thoughts, it doesn't feel.
It's not interrupting. It's just, it's this insertion of, okay, I didn't catch a lie there.
Yes.
That sounded genuine. Sounds like he's a little angry. Like, it's these quick little mental notes, which shocked me when he said that he was 17.
Yeah.
I was like, how's a 17-year-old this perceptive? Ain't no way.
Yeah. Well, so that is kind of like my only beef with like the way that part is happening. It's just like, I'm supposed to believe that he's just like this incredibly intuitive 17-year-old.
But
and I've never met that guy.
I think we're living in a world where living past 30 is not likely.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that
pretty
means
drained out.
Yeah. I mean, so that's true. So maybe he is perceived as perceptive because everybody else is like dumbed down a bit. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I buy that. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so the chat is kind of talking about how like people are just like generally rooting for Vis. I agree. Like I do like him. And somebody compared this to Red Rising. This absolutely has Red Rising vibes all over it. I think different about it. Like I think what the hierarchy is doing is like weird and evil, but like it's not as like it's not as like super evil as what they were doing in like Red Rising. Like I don't know, like
I think it's the same.
I don't know, like in Red Rising they were like, I mean, like they stuck people like deep in mines and were like, you're gonna live here forever, and like there was a caste system that you can never rise above, and in this you can become something, like is the theory. And like I kind of like, I'm not saying like they're good people, I'm not saying that at all, but like,
so it's just for punishment if you get sent to the beds that zap your energy?
yes. So there's
unless you seed.
right, and so like, and that's just like the law, and I think that's weird and creepy and wrong. Like I'm not here for it, but at least there's like upward mobility in theory in this society, and so. But you know, like, but yeah, part of the deal is, it seems, is whenever you cede your will to somebody, it does age you.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming means that they can live longer, the person that you are ceding to. I'm not sure that we've had that bit confirmed, but
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
That's real yucky.
Yeah.
Real yucky.
Sure.
There were a lot of things that like listening to, like I listened to the book and then I read the book like at different times. I would thought seeding was like SEEDING, seeding, but it's CED.
Seeding will.
Seeding.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think either way it works, but yes. Okay.
So I thought that was interesting. And then when I read, that first page that says like, depending on what like